on April the 13th of 2021. And I'm looking at satellite image, GOES satellite, and I'm just wondering, where's this blue beam of light coming from? Because you can see that it is clearly going behind the clouds and going through the clouds. Hello, Applebrook's. So we're looking at the GOES satellite imagery right here. It's available to public. It's available to the public. Here, this is what we're looking at. Okay, this is what we're looking at. So with that being said, I'm sorry my hair looks a little wild. That's okay. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. I've been outside cutting grass. But I went over here to the GOES satellite. And of course, there's a lot of bands of light. But I'm thinking that this truly does. I'm thinking this is a ship that is emitting some kind of blue beam of light through the clouds. That's what I'm thinking. Because if we were to look at all the other lights, these they're going across the tips of the clouds, okay, they are. And that's not the only thing, okay, that isn't. There's something going on with the weather. There's something going on with the frequency on the earth. Yes, please hit that like button and please hit subscribe, because this looks like a ship to me, you all. That's exactly what this looks like. There are some types, it's either a ship, there is some type of device or something up there in the sky. This is, let's see where this is at. We're going to go straight to the area that it's at. Let me shrink it down. So we're looking at the west part, the West Pacific, the tropical Pacific in the west. Okay, that is what we're looking at right here. So, and see, and you can do this too. You can go over here, you can do this. You can see these beams of light, and I just want to just look at this. Okay, these are frequencies. Somebody is shooting frequencies in the air. That's what this is, you all. It's not camera glitches. It's none of that. Okay, it's none of that. These are frequencies being put into the air. This one's kind of neat looking. Let's see what that one has in it. Yeah, this is neat, because they have different things inside these frequency bands that are being emitted. Look at this. So look at the gaps. There's bound to be something to the gaps that are seen on this imagery. Let's go back down here to this picture that I had open. Something's doing it. Okay. And this truly does look like a ship of some sort that is shooting a beam of light, some kind of frequency all across it. And I'm going to take you to these other ones. And if you don't see me on here, it's because I'm showing you these images. So this is GOES True Color daytime satellite imagery. It's available to the public. You can go, you can look at it. This is the tropical Pacific, the northern Pacific. So let's just watch this. Now, is that normal? Is that normal? Okay, and one thing else I'd like to say, I would like to know what the Schumann resonance is reading at these particular timestamps. Okay, there's got to be some kind of frequency going on. There has got to be some kind of frequency taking place. I'm just wondering if it's going to correlate. Look at this. And I'm kind of at odds when I see these, is if they're ships or what also in there, or if it's just a whole bunch of lights, frequency bands being emitted. We ain't got to the best of it. Look at this. It's like a total whiteout that's happening here in these bands. Something is in the air. Okay, that's what I'd like to say. Something is in the air. Yeah, something's in the air. Some type of frequency bands are being emitted. Look at this. Look at the pattern right here. Now see, this is black and white. This is black and white, and this is a blue one. So what really is going on? I've been here before, and I've looked at the stuff before, and this looks like it's a ship too because of the unique whiteness of it. Um, these could be ships. I wouldn't rule it out, but this right here, I don't think I've ever seen this before on the GOES satellite, and certainly I've not seen whiteouts like this. Okay, so we can shrink it down. I'd love to know what the Schumann resonance is reading on this day around the timestamp, or even somewhere near it. That's what I would like to. That's what I'd like to know. Now this is truly the whiteout. You see what happened? So let's come over here. So we go from the 12th of April at 16:30, 4:30. Okay, that's 4 o'clock. Okay, this is 12:30 on the 13th. Okay, that's today, 12:30. Okay, this is 12:40 today, right here. This is 12:50 today. Something is going on for certain. It really is. So that's 1 o'clock, 1300 right here. This is some powerful energy that is being seen. And then it's like dissipating. Look at that timestamp. You can go there. You can look at it yourself. You most definitely can. And I would encourage you to go and look at it yourself. You may say, oh, that's just all CGI. Well, let me tell you something. It's not all just CGI. Okay, there's stuff to this. Okay, we know that there are frequencies being picked up all over the world. There are. And there are things that make those frequencies. They have the technology. You may say, Gina, who is they? I'm just going to say they. Okay? I'm just going to say they. They have the technology to do it. So why do these beams of light have to go behind the clouds? Okay, why is it going behind the clouds? Okay, because it is. And there's my ship. Yeah, where was the one that we saw? Okay, it was way down here. It was way down here. This is some type of a ship right there. And if you look closely right here, there looks to be as if there is, you see that notch? There's like a notch right there. Did I save that? Because we're going to look at that again, because that looks like maybe there is quite possibly be big ships up there in the sky, is what I think. Yeah, that's a notch. Okay, this is a notch. The notch of a ship is what I think that is. They are cloaked in the clouds, and yet they're showing up on this satellite imagery. And you can see that these right here, this is just normal cloud structure right here. But when you zoom up close, and you can go there and you can look, this is solid. When you see the solid white like that going through that cloud, boom, it's shooting the beams of light. There's some kind of frequencies, and you know, these look like they're structures too right here. Just like really what is going on. And granted, I know when we look at pictures, there are pixelations, but you can look in the outline, and this looks like there's some type of windows up here. There are ships cloaked in these cloud structures, these clouds up here, and there's a notch. Okay, I don't normally would see a notch like that, but it's a solid structure just like this going through the clouds. It is. See, even if we did this, and now see, you can really see what's happening. Oh my goodness gracious. So all of my work has been verified by the U.S. Navy, so that's wonderful. I love it. Yeah, look at that. And go there yourself. You can see it yourself. There's some more notch right there. You wouldn't have those if it wasn't. But this is mainly why I asked, what is that? Because it looked like a ship to me. Some type of ship emitting, firing or something, a beam of light. And or who knows what it's doing. But it's affecting the sky above. It is. And you could look inside here and you can see other like window-like structures. Yeah, this is the main one, and you can come at this timestamp. Go there and look at it yourself. April the 12th, 2021 at 14:10. Okay, and while you're at it, you can go and you can just you can do this. You can come over here and you can just click the timestamps. Look at this, 13 April, and I really would like to know what the Schumann resonance is reading when it does come time. If it's showing any whiteouts or anything like that, I really would like to know. So you may not see that till tomorrow, but that is, it'd be something because it's frequency. It really is. This is like a frequency band being admitted. Boom, just like that is what it's like. And got some pretty dashes and things which shouldn't be in there. They shouldn't, but these are kind of notched also, is what they are. Look at that. And I have, I'm going to tell you, in some of the ships that I share, I have this, this marking on some of them. I do. So this is interesting right here, because they don't go all the way across. This, like, it literally, it just like stops right here. I'm not saying those are ships, but I'm saying there is a big beam of light. It is in front of the clouds, and then it's literally going through the cloud structure and behind the cloud. Okay, that's what's happening. Just the same thing right here. And look how this is done. This doesn't make sense to me. It really does not. Why it would have these angles in them like that. It does not make sense. Even if it was technical difficulties, this is precise. This is precise is what this is. Just like that. And it kind of almost looks like tubes. Like tubes is what it looks like. Like tunnels or something that something could travel through is what it looks like to me, because it looks like I see something on the inside of these is what it looks like. There is some kind of a structure on the inside. I don't know if you all can see it, maybe ever so vaguely, but something is, this is really the strangest I've ever seen it. Granted, I've seen lines on these things before, but this takes it. This takes it, every bit of it. It really does. So these quite possibly could be ships too. And you can go and look at yourself. Is it the 13 timestamp? Right there is what it is. A King Hucho Mundo. Hello to you. Yeah. Just taking a break, and I thought I'm going to go look at the ghost satellite imagery. I've been outside all day long. Yeah, that's what I've been. But tomorrow we should check out the Schumann resonance at that time and see what happens. Because I don't know if they do up to date, but they might. There may be no correlation, but then there may be. Okay, there may be. There may not be, but that's okay. It's worth checking into. It really is. Most definitely. Now see, look at this. That looks like some type of a structure, right? That's a square, you all. Right there. And if you look at some of your pictures that you take of the clouds, you know they're not normal clouds. And it truly does look as if there are ships in the clouds, squares in the clouds, cubes in the clouds. It looks like all of that. Look at that. Right there. Part of this reminds me of some of those big long lines that you see on the NASA products, is what part of this reminds me of, because they are massive themselves. And you can come over here. This is what you can do. So you can go to the GOES image viewer, and you can do it. Just put in, you go to the geo color, put in a loop, and you can use these things right here to advance you to the next time frame. You can do it all. You can. There's no reason why you can't. You have it within you to push that button. You really do. So let me get back to my picture. my original picture. I think that's a ship, and I think it's got some type of beam of light coming from it, is what I think. Yeah, look at that. It's solid. And I think this is the outline of another ship. Yeah. So with that being said, you all, I am going to go. Have a very wonderful rest of your day. And thank you to the moderators on here. Love you all, and I will see you later.